What do we have for Pisces today? The Pisces who's tuned in, what do we have? Short term. This position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries. You will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. Are you not fulfilled in your life, in some area of your life? This could be work. This could be in a relationship. This could be where you're living. It could be with an object you own, like you want a better laptop, you want a better cell phone, you want a better vehicle, you want better clothing, you want better makeup, like something that you think is going to make you feel better by having it will come to you, but you're still kind of stuck in the energy that you're in right now. Tenderness. It's like spirit is tenderizing you right now. You know when people, they have like a chicken breast and then they like beat it with the mallet? That's what's happening right now. You're being tenderized, literally, not literally, figuratively, with spirit beating you with a mallet. What the hell? You know, not all lessons come easy. I shouldn't be laughing at that. All right, but I am. Spirit, tell me more about what Pisces is going through regarding this short-term situation and their tenderization. I don't even know if tenderization is a word. All right, Coyote, the four. Okay, so Totem of Arrows, the Hermit, and Eight of Stones. Totem of Arrows. Swords. These are the swords. The Pentacles, work, divination, and the Hermit. This tenderization process that you're undergoing is related to becoming a guide for others. The Hermit card or the Hermit can be seen as somebody that has a little bit of distance from the people around them in order to connect more clearly to the divine. Sometimes, what's it called? Like, not empath, but like highly sensitive people who are picking up on energy shifts and changes, sometimes need to be alone to recharge, reset, to settle back into their pure energy signature in order to connect more clearly with their higher self, their spirit team, and with their creator. This frustration you're having with this short-term situation is actually helping you become a better shepherd, a better leader, a better channel, a better conduit, a better communicator, a better example of living a spiritual and authentic life. And this is happening through sword energy. So this has to do with the mind space, with your thoughts, with hearing clearly, with being able to discern the signs and synchronicities and the internal impulses you're getting. So you might be clairaudient, clairsentient. You might have all of the clairs. It's being in this quiet, secluded space where you don't actually have what you want, as a way of helping you learn how to navigate tumultuous, energetic spaces. Because the guide has to be a stable, secure, still point in any type of swirling, chaotic, challenging, oppositional energy. The guide is the person everyone turns to. It's like, when shit hits the fan in the real world, people call 911. Do you want the 911 operator to be in distress? Do you want the 911 operator to be freaking out? No, you're calling the people to come help when something's out of order, right? Where you need assistance, where there's an emergency. That's why you're calling the operator. You want that operator to be cool, calm, and collected. Something about this time period and you not having what you want, whatever, whether it's a physical object, maybe it's more money in your bank account, maybe it's a relationship, you not having what you want is helping you steady your internal energetic signature so that you remain the lighthouse no matter what the environment is, no matter what the ocean looks like. You're still on shore, you're still put together, you're still whole, and you are still shining your light regardless of the circumstances. This tenderization, though, about that's happening through communication, and it's like there's like spirit is tenderizing you. So if you were a little bit too guarded, too tough, spirit is softening you. And if you were too soft, spirit is hardening you. You're getting a little bit to bring you more into harmonic resonance with your true energetic signature. However the creator designed you to be, to play your unique song, that's what's coming out right now. You're learning what that song is and how to play it regardless of external circumstances. And it looks like you're actually putting in the work to do this. This is not a passive thing. Life is not passive. You don't just wake up and wait for the world to happen to you constantly. You might go through phases, you might go through moments, you might go through experiences where life happens to you. It's just completely out of your control. And then there's the part where you are happening to life. And it's like, regardless of what life brings you, controlling your internal state, controlling your mental faculties and thus your emotional faculties, and being strong in that way is you putting in the work no matter what happens. There's also this message here that what you are looking for is right around the corner. Something's right around the corner for you, so long as you maintain this practice of being calm, cool, and collected. That doesn't mean you're not emotional. That doesn't mean things don't bother you. That doesn't mean you don't get triggered. What that means is that when you are thrown in one way or another, you're thrown emotionally, you're thrown mentally, it doesn't spiral out into a long period of wasted time. It's like you feel your emotions in the moment, and so you can process them and then you can move forward. You're not holding on to them, letting resentment build over time, letting sadness build over time. It's like you're going to deal with it in the here and now, because dealing with it is going to make you a stronger, I want to say warrior, even though this sign says guide. You are also a warrior. You are a warrior, and you are guiding warriors. Spiritual warriors is what I'm picking up on. Spirit, what else about what's right around the corner for the Pisces who's tuned in? Can I see anything related to what is around the corner? I didn't, those ones flipped accidentally. These are the ones that really flipped. Hey, he makes me so happy. Look at all of this delicious joy here. This is, let me start with strength, but this is so beautiful. Strength and Hierophant 8 and 5. The Hierophant is the masculine counterpart to the High Priestess. Also a spiritual guide, also somebody who is representative of structures, systems, of organization, processes that have helped humanity and helped them elevate consciously and physically. These are like this is like formal institutions like religion, education, government, contracts. It's a very, I know he's like a portal to the spiritual realm, but he's also very grounded. He's very, look, he's sitting. His root chakra is on, well, it might be a pillow, maybe it's the ground. He can ascend while he's sitting. What does that mean? He ascends while sitting. you might be in a period where you have to sit still. You are not being given the pings on what to do next. Wait a minute. Okay, I was talking about how some of you are being tenderized and that looks different ways. Are you being grounded? Is spirit grounding you? That would be reflective of the hermit energy too. You're being grounded. You know, when a parent grounds their child, it's a punishment to be secluded, to be set apart, to be, put in your room, and you don't get any electronics, and you're not hanging out with any of your friends this weekend, and you can fucking forget about taking the car, next month to go to do whatever you're going to go to. It's like a punishment. This is like spirits grounding you, and don't confuse that with being punished. This is not about being punished. This is about being placed. Spirit only grounds people who have strength reserves. Look, if you are this warrior who is leading other warriors, you can't be weak-hearted, all right? The wind can't blow you over. You have to be firm. You have to be still. You have to be stable. You can't be blown in any direction. Nothing can take you off course. The path of spiritual warriorship is not paved with cement, all right? This is a path, you are a trailblazer. You are blazing through the trail. You are making the trail. You are like the pioneers who ushered in the westward expansion in the United States, right? At the, as they were looking for gold, it's like, you are here for spiritual gold. This is like access to truth. Capital T, truth. Not personal truth, but the truth, right? It's accessing the truth is what you are after. And you can't be weak if you are going to take this path. Because if there's anything the enemy hates on this planet, it is the truth. It is clarity of thought. It is clear communication. It is understanding words and using them accurately. The enemy hates that. The enemy loves to distort facts, to distort language, to evolve it in a way that is grotesque and vastly removed from what the historical etymology of that word actually is. At one part it's like everything grows, evolves, expands, but it's always rooted somewhere. It came from somewhere. Being grounded, being on the earth, means that your root is sinking in deeper. It's becoming stronger. It's absorbing more nutrients from the soil. It's becoming, what's the word? I don't have another word. That's what it is. It's taking more from the soil in order to reach pure, authentic, honest to God truth. And you're not going to access that level of information and then be able to be a steward to others in delivering that information unless you are willing to be completely secluded, isolated, and in some ways destroyed by the divine. The Pisces who's tuned in is not interested in worldly goods, resources, finances, status, influence. That's not the Pisces I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the Pisces who is willing to give up everything in order to know the truth. That's who this reading's for. And right now, whatever you're looking for, whatever new truth, whatever new level of spiritual ascension you are wanting will come to you after Spirit has their way with you. And I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty severe. Whew. All right, Spirit, while the Pisces tuned in is being grounded in the most beautiful, loving way, what piece of advice should they take at this time? Piece of advice for the Pisces who's tuned in and being grounded. I'm hearing, to those who have, more shall be given. To those who have, more shall be given. This is about amplification. Your spiritual prowess is being amplified. Prowess, like a lion, like a cat. Oh, look, here's the sheep too. The shepherd and the sheep. Beautiful. The sheep are always looking for whoever's strong. All right. Crystal skull wisdom. Clarity. This is what I'm talking about. Clarity of communication. Divine healing. High vibrational energy. Getting to the next level of spiritual ascension. And third, and I was going to say this when I saw this and I didn't. Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. This is the clear again. This is the intuitive knowing. What's the advice? The advice here is to use your inward eye to not only see what's in the immediate environment and what's coming in the immediate future, but to use your inward eye to focus your mind on the reality, object, or situation you want to manifest, and to hold that vision regardless of what's going on around you. One more piece of advice. You might also have a lot of tingling happening in your crown, third eye, and possibly even throat chakra. Crystal. I've gotten this message a few times. I think that you are becoming a crystal. Like when you think about the earth and the energetic, the electromagnetic and energetic field around the earth, ancient civilizations put in pyramids and other large structures to balance the energies on the earth. You are becoming one of those focal points for energetic balancing on the earth. You're becoming like a pyramid. Some of you are becoming closer to like a portal. Some of you are becoming like a crystal where you can clear the energy in a room just by walking in, or maybe even like projecting your consciousness somewhere else. You're becoming one of these figures. Like before I was using a lighthouse analogy, but you're really becoming a moving structure. It was like, oh gosh, who said this? Somebody was talking about how cathedrals weren't churches. Cathedrals were generators, like electric generators. That's like another way to think about it. Like you're becoming a cathedral, you're becoming a generator, a portal, a moving or a movable, you're moving, not movable. You're a moving structure that's helping ground spiritual energy in some way. And through the heart, and like your physical body is, like you are becoming this right now. You're getting this upgrade right now. Oh shit. Okay, they fell a lot. We got two cards. The Champion, Achievement, Downfall. This is the Sword of Truth. Look at. I love these cards. You see this sword coming down, being grounded? It's like this is just an analogy. It's like when lightning strikes and hits the ground and then it gets grounded in the earth. It's like when these tumultuous natural forces strike, they can get grounded and then absorbed and transmuted. That's what's happening. The other card that came out is the Twins. Are these swans? I don't even know. The twins. Self-protection, dual nature. For some of you, you are working in tandem with somebody else on the physical plane. Some of you, it's about working in tandem with your higher self or a version of you in another dimension. And I think for the majority of you, it's about integrating multiple aspects of your personality so that they do not conflict with one another, but they collaborate with one another. So if you like the tenderness, like if you're somebody who can be very, very fierce, but you also have this soft side, it's about learning when to lead with the fierceness and learning when to lead with the softness. And it's not even about like toning down the fierceness and hardening up the softness. It's really about to know through what energetics to move so that you're fulfilling your task in that moment, in that environment. I'm going to pull one more word and then I'm going to cut this reading. Pisces, who's tuned in, that's what I have for you. Remember to maintain your vision, to use your inward eye. Where did it go? To use your inward eye for what it was intended for, to both see what's going to happen in the immediate future and to maintain the vision that you want to make manifest on the earth. And if you can do this and go through this tenderization process, what it is you seek, you will see. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.